our dear viewers across the globe. I would love to give you a short picture of what the Christian ambassadors are doing in Uganda. With the support from the Kolbe Center, we have been working hand in hand with secondary schools and different groups of youth. And what we have discovered is being aware that the role of the evolution is the number one role is that they want to take us away from believing in God. And so currently, they are very eager to promote a number of evil agendas. One of it is promoting immorality. And in this case, they are making the populations to look at HIV as normal as threat. And they're looking at pregnancy as being a very serious threat. And now what they're doing is they're moving up and down in the schools, teaching young people to use condoms, to use contraceptives. And which, for us as Christian ambassadors, we know that this is against the will of God. And what we are doing is we have realized that the evolutionists, their root is currently in academia. They are focusing on the young people. They are focusing on the youth because they are aware this is the future church. And these are the people that will make the church very strong. The evolutionists have camped in schools and they're trying to do whatever it takes. That's why they're promoting a number of evil agendas like homosexuality. They're promoting lesbianism. They're promoting immorality. They're promoting abortion, the use of contraceptives, which is all against the will of God creating mankind. And what we are doing is we are standing very firm. We are training young people. We are going out to schools like you have seen from the videos. We want to make sure that we uproot this evil of evolutionists in Uganda. And we are doing what it takes. Because we know that when we stand today, then the future will be safer. And if we keep quiet today, then the future is gone. I'm sharing with you, and a special sharing concerning what we are going through today as a country, as the Christian fraternity, but also as the young people who are yet to become very influential figures in this country. I coordinate Christian Ambassadors program in Uganda at the moment, and today I have come with 3 packages for you to have a reflection over. Thereafter, we shall not be able to move on to the next point. In a special way, permit me thank the school administration for organizing this beautiful gathering. Of course, to someone it may appear like a waste of time, because some of these things nobody will ask you in the exam. But the life's exam will be asked, and one time you will be asked to choose on what to take as an adult or as a parent or as an elderly in the community. For today, I'm going to begin with the first simple idea I want us to share. Then we shall move to point 2 and 3. But we are going to have a very interactive session. I'm going to be asking you some few questions before we go into depth of what I'm going to share with you. It is your answer that will help us to see how to move on. First of all, I want us to begin from a first perspective on how we understand our biology. And I'm very grateful that today one of the biology teachers is here. I don't know whether how many of they who are here. Yeah, the staff. Okay. In our biology, I'm sure you are all offering biology. I'm sure someone will say no, because maybe in your biology, at what stage is a human being formed in the womb? in your biology? Let me first leave the club members. You don't raise up your hand. This question don't belong to you. First want to ask the other group. At what stage is a human being formed in the womb? After how long is a human being formed? You have had sex today. How long will it take for a human being to be formed? Yes?
3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Yes.
Good, come.
3 weeks.
Do we agree with these answers or there's another new answer someone wants to ask or to give? Some other new answer? You have stopped thinking? Okay, now let's use common sense. Let's leave alone what we study in class. The way you think, well, I'm sure some of you have not yet reached that level. But first of all, the way you think. After how long do you think a human being will be formed in the womb after sexual intercourse? Inyamata isiboro. In the una pakine tia, how long will it take? And the child will be in the womb. Yes. 1 month. You also come. And the last answer, this is the answer I'm looking for, yes?
I think one, because some people will just resist to eat some food.
If fish, you know you're pregnant. There was a hand there. Yes. So after 3 days, you also come. And we first close there. Now, I want us to be practical here. Hello? In physics, what is the SI unit for time? Seconds. So how do you reach 3 days, 3 weeks, 1 month? You begin from what? Then where is your physics now? How can you begin counting after 14 weeks? What was happening? Where was your mathematics before the 14 weeks? How did you reach 14 weeks? Okay, before 14 weeks, what was formed? Before, you said before, was it what?
I said after 4 months.
After 4 months. Before 4 months, what is it?
Yeah, it's a baby, but
it's an embryo. For you, say it's a baby. For you, saying an embryo. Another person. The children that we have today, as to why young people are convinced to go and abort, is because the scientists, in quotes, people who have an intention of killing these children in the wombs, will bring all possible languages, possible words, to make it easy for you to go and kill your own child when you feel it is a fetus. It's a zygote. It's an embryo. It's a baby bat with a tail. Whichever excuse you give, you will be going for an abortion to kill your own child while you're thinking that it is just an embryo. This is not yet a human being. Which means at that age, when you kill, you feel you have not killed a human being. You have only terminated an embryo. Not so. That will be the feeling in your mind. Now the next question is, what is abortion? Let me have more people decide. I'm more interested in people that I've never talked to. What is an abortion according to you? Yes? A termination of a pregnancy after 28 weeks. Which means if you go and terminate the embryo before 48 what? Or after 48 weeks, you will not be called abortion. How do you get it? Termination of the what? Pregnancy. Are you saying the word a human being has been doing again? It's now called a pregnancy. That is the pregnancy that's going to be what? Terminated. Some other answer? Madam, you also come. Come this side. Another answer. What is abortion according to the way you understand? Before I tell you more details. I don't want this group. Yes? Anybody there?
The removal of the formed zygote.
The removal of a formed zygote. You can hear the language. There is no human being yet. It's a zygote. Come. It's a removal of what? A zygote. Are we together? It's called the removal of what? The zygote. Which means someone will be going to buy a pill, can be going to buy a contraceptive, or can be running to an abortion clinic. Why not? I'm only going to terminate, or I'm going to remove what? A zygote. Not a human being. What's a zygote in your local language? What is a zygote in your local language? A zygote in local language? Anybody who knows? You can tell me in any language I may pick. What is a zygote in local language? Yes. For her, she says that is a baby which is growing or which is getting formed in the womb. Come in front. Why is abortion not a crime to somebody who understands it as a removal of a zygote, a termination of a pregnancy, is a removal of the fetus, could it be an embryo? All those words are scientific words. And those scientific words are meant to describe, could be the stages of a human being in the womb. It will be given different identities. But all in all, is it a human being or something else? If you agree that the SI unit for measuring time is a second, we must also agree that life begins from 1 second. Do we agree? Yes. We must agree that life begins at what? At 1 second. Anything after 1 second is just a natural process. That's growth. You will grow. You were born without teeth. Don't you have teeth now? Did you change to become a crocodile? You're still a human being. You were born without beards. Some of you have beards. Don't you have beards now? Have you become a gorilla? You're still a human being. You are born a grown. You were born without breasts. Don't you have breasts now? Have you become an elephant? No. You're still a human being. Meaning, life begins at 1 second. Whatever happens after 1 second, after fertilization of this egg, is just the natural process called growth. You will grow. Remember how we were born without teeth, now we have teeth. Time will come when you begin removing some teeth, but it's a natural process. How many guys are this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let me give you. So you can go and sit. That is your dosage. You do it amongst yourselves. So now, for you, what you do, you go out. Then you come back because you will confuse us. Then after then you get back.
Madam, you follow them.
Follow them. Now, hello. I still have more. More questions will come. What am I trying to put in your mind? I want you to understand that today many children are being killed in the wombs with those excuses, those scientific words. Because you don't understand them, then the moral aspect of it loses meaning. I have heard people even go and talk over the radios. There is what we call safe abortion. Safe what? And if abortion is the killing of the inborn human being, if abortion is the killing, for me I don't define it as the termination or the removal or whatever the case might be. I don't define it that way. Am I good? Don't pick from here. I don't define abortion as the termination or removal or whatever the case might be. I define it as the killing of the inborn baby or the killing of the inborn human being. Now, you find some people who are promoting it, they say they will be called safe abortion. I've always asked, is there any safe way of killing? Is there any safe way of killing? Now you who are studying, even you are doing English language as a subject, help us to define these keywords. What does the word safe mean? How safe is the killing of my child? How safe will abortion be to the child in the womb? I've always challenged young people to understand that these children that are being sentenced to death, these children who are being killed today, were not even there when we were going for sexual intercourse. Were they there? The child was not even in your womb. But when you conceive, you rush to condemn the child, that the child is the one who is going to spoil your future. Even the parents come and gang. They would be grandparents would say, this is the one who is going to spoil your future. Let's go and remove. Are we together? But now, after removing these children from the womb, in a local language we call it they even don't want to say it's a human being, they will say the stomach, removing the what? The stomach. Not so. They will not accept to say it's a human being, because the moment you say removing the human being, then your senses will become ignited and you say, which means I'm going to kill a human being. You say, removing the stomach. So that you will have some peace a bit in your mind. That what I'm going to do is only to remove my what? My stomach, not my baby. Are we together? So this is the current crisis that the Christian family is facing. And the family is on fire. People who are promoting the killing of the inborn children have their own agenda. And for information, whether you have committed an abortion, of course in Uganda it is illegal to commit abortion. Whether someone has led you to do it, or you have done it by yourself, is the same crime. Whether you have picked the money to say, you go and abort, I know the person who can do it for you, the same crime, killing. Whether you know a person who does it, or you know the clinic where such medicine is sold, and you tell a person to go and do it, then you are all in the same category. You have all contributed to the killing of this child, and you are all killers. Whether you are border, and someone says, are you taking me to a place where I can go and abort from? You are committing the same crime. You are killing innocent blood. And in this case, under corporal acts of mercy, the Christian family teaches us that it's our responsibility to bury the dead. Are these children buried? These aborted children, are they buried? No. Where are they? The children where? I can see the I don't understand what it means. Some are burnt, some are in the sewage, some in the toilet, some in the rubbish pit. What about yours? Where is yours? Yours, where is yours? In the stomach, eh? Okay. Let's assume you aborted. You cannot imagine where yours is. And that child is crying. You poured innocent blood. This child did not commit any crime, but you went ahead to sentence this child to death. If you go to these big clinics, before they conduct an abortion on you, you must fill a form. Not so. Then you sign that I agree, please help me to kill my own child. Mark you, abortion, like for you who are school-going children or youth, abortion does not make you a virgin again. But abortion only confirms and makes you a murderer of your own child. Not a virgin again. So when you are going for an abortion, we may not know that you aborted, it's okay. But the psychology in you remains tormenting you. Some people say that if you conceive like while you are at school, there is a child that will spoil your future. I've seen people who have gotten powerful jobs. They aborted. They even after aborting, they went to school, they got big jobs, they drive big cars, but no peace. No peace of mind. Some people end up even not conceiving at all in the future. your uterus becomes barren and you no longer conceive. I am aware that even a big number of these girls who are here, some of them are in contraceptive. They're taking pills, what we call family planning. But even if you are not mad, let's assume you are not mad. The word is family which families are you planning? In senior 1? In senior 2? Which families are you planning? And the purpose of promoting this, the purpose of promoting the use of contraceptives is to promote what we call secular sex. So that you can play sex whenever you want. In other words, the devil is promoting immorality. And for us, in the Catholic perspective, immorality is a sin. Not so. Sex outside marriage is what? A sin. Now, they are bringing what will convince that the only problem that what will prove that you had the sex is that you're going to get pregnant. Not so. And of course, we call it a public evidence. Public what? Evidence. When they see a woman pregnant, there is no doubt. Maybe she had sex, possibly. Because there is no shortcut for you to get what? Pregnant. Not so. And now in this case, the people from the devil's kingdom have designed a way of promoting sex outside marriage, of which God instituted it for a purpose of procreation. They have gone ahead to design a mechanism that you can have sex without getting pregnant. They are promoting their kingdom. How to get it? Even these children who are killed, you think these people that you're recruiting which kingdom? Which kingdom? There are only 2 kingdoms in the world. Either God's kingdom or the... And remember, each of these kingdoms, they have what they do to promote their ideas, to promote their kingdom. And one of it is this. Young girls, I stand before you today, somehow as a youth like you are, to inform you that the use of contraceptives has a great danger in your lives. Also, I want a girl child to know that boys don't take pills. Have you ever seen a boy going for family planning? No. Or a man? Have you ever seen one? No. But when they buy this when they buy these pills, they want to give to a girl to take. Not so? So that whatever happens to you later on is not part of it. He wants you to take a pill so that you can have sex without getting pregnant. But the question is, why don't they take pills? The simple logic for you young girls is that if a man says you take a pill, go for an injector plan so that you can have sex without getting pregnant, let him buy and let him take. And we see that they will accept. Because when you are bleeding, the man will not be bleeding. He will be busy looking for another woman. Am I wrong? No. In the future, assuming this man marries you, the same man who has been confusing could be a sugar daddy, whatever the case might be. The one who has been telling you to take these pills, and he marries you in the future, which is, I don't know which percentage it can be. And you fail to conceive. Will he accept to stay with you? No. Will he accept to stay with you, a barren woman? No. You will be chased away from that house. He will still go and look for someone who can produce. So I encourage you young girls as you are growing up, say no to contraceptives. In the Catholic Church, what is safe for you school-going children is abstinence from sex. It has no side effect and it's godly. It's what? It's godly and it's very safe for you.
Okay, by names I am Mr. Simu Joseph, a teacher of Ococia Girls SS, and I am a patron for this club called the Creation Ambassadors. So how I understand this club is that it is interested in bringing the youth that are living up to God's image by doing things exemplary to what Jesus Christ did. However, we have also done a lot of activities within the school and the community. We always do general cleaning, and as we talk, there is already a project going on. We have put some seeds on a nursery bed, and the purpose of putting them is that we want to conduct charitable activities, whereby we shall inform our coordinator he comes together with us, then we shall go out to distribute those things to show love to the rest of the people. However, today it so happened that we had a very good lecture where our facilitator Stephen was giving us some light on homosexuality and abortion, which are rampant in our country today.
My name is Achien Florence, a teacher in Ococia Girls Secondary School. So the experience that we have always had from these girls is abortion, and it's so rampant in this school. We have so far received more than even 10 cases since I joined this school. And this is very dangerous, especially for these younger girls who are not yet sexually mature. But maybe because of the condition at home, some of them are deceived by the smaller gifts that they get from either maybe sugar daddies, can also be their boyfriends, the peers, makes them get involved into that act and finally cost their lives. A situation whereby we got one of the girls in the dormitory who had aborted, and behind the dormitory trying to bury the aborted fetus. So that one was very dangerous and was showing a very bad example to the rest of the girls.